hit him downstairs to the body. That's where it's at. There it is. That's where it is. I told you.
Body shot by Keyshawn Davis.
What's up, YouTube? We are back again with another video. A lot is happening in the world of boxing. We are going to be talking about Haney versus Lopez, Loma retiring, and lastly, Keyshawn Davis has missed weight and what the online opinion is. Let's start this off. To start, a lot of reports were coming out that Lopez and Haney were poised to have about sometime this year amidst a lot of conversations surrounding Boots versus Lopez and the possibility that Haney and Lopez might fight this year. However, recent news dropped that the negotiations between the two camps have folded and both Devin Haney and Lopez have taken to the internet to obviously do some PR work. Haney started off by saying the fight with Teo is not signed. I signed my part and Teo has been stalling. As of today, he's decided he doesn't want to fight me. He's officially the biggest duck. And then he went on to say, and I wanted to fight at 147. He wanted to fight at 40. We negotiated to meet at 145, even though he was willing to fight Boots at 147. Teofimo Lopez went on to tweet a picture of himself that just said, business. Teo's camp also has come out and said, unfortunately, Teo won't be fighting in August for personal reasons that we'll keep confidential. We want to thank His Excellency for opportunity and everything he has done for Teo. The internet swarmed to call Teofimo Lopez a duck, and the smear campaign has been spearheaded by Devin Haney, calling Teofimo Lopez a duck. In other news, Lomachenko has officially announced his retirement. Loma is finishing his career with a record of 18-3. Now, a lot of people come out on the internet to downplay Loma's achievements in the game of boxing, but the record isn't truly reflective of a boxer's ability. Loma's ability to change angles mid-combo and levels is something truly to admire, man. It's just something, it's a thing of beauty. Loma's losses were against 3 fighters, a very questionable split decision against Orlando Salido, Lopez, which I thought they actually made the right decision, and a loss to Haney, which I thought Lomachenko had won against Haney, but it is still highly contested to this day, probably every day to come. Now, last but not least, Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos has been officially canceled because Davis weighed in. Davis came in overweight by 4.3 entire pound. Now, my personal opinion is that this is a complete letdown on Davis's behalf. This also tends to the popular opinion online that Davis has really let the fans down, and what's worse, he seemed to have had a careless attitude on the scale. He is smiling. It looks like he doesn't really care. He flexes and then gets off the stage. Keyshawn Davis has come out and said that he just can't make the weight anymore, which is super questionable considering he made the weight less than 3 months ago to fight Dennis Berinchek. But anyways, he's talking about he outgrew the weight. I'll leave that up to the comment section and what the speculation is with that. But that fight is in fact canceled, but Abdullah Mason is stepping up as the main event for the bout on June 7th. But that's all for the news. You let me know in the comment section below what you think of this whole Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney situation. What do you think of Keyshawn Davis's attitude? But do not touch that dial, because guess what? We're still talking boxing in this next video. It's been your boy Aphrodisiac signing out till next time. Peace. Bring the beat in.